Hello guys, Beastie here with another video for you guys. And what I'm basically going to do is talk about the Super Bowl by myself this time. I might have mentioned it on my happiness video I uploaded earlier today. If you didn't see that, go give that a like and a view. And really all that song was about was trying to spread positivity throughout the world and making it a place that all of us can handle, because I know sometimes the world could be a not so nice place, and I wish it would be easy for everyone to get along and be happy and live the best life they could possibly live. So that's all that song was trying to do. And let me get started with my football. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to talk about the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl, I mean, obviously, I would have liked to see a game that was really high competitive, hardcore hitting and stuff. Of course, I would have loved it. But, of course, I never expected that either. Because no one, obviously, everyone's going there just to have fun, hang around, and no one wants to get hurt. It would be cool to see what side's actually the better conference. If is the AFC better than the NFC? The score showed it, 26-7 showed it, but that doesn't mean the AFC is better than the NFC in football play either, because like I said, half-ass hits and stuff like that. So you can't judge what team's better. It's entertaining to watch. Honestly, the Pro Bowl, though, is kind of like a 7-on-7, to be honest with you. Linebackers don't do too much, in my opinion. Running backs don't really play that big of a role, and then the line doesn't, because no one's trying to kill anyone here. So Pro Bowl should just be 7-on-7s is basically what I'm saying, because that's what we're getting out of it pretty much anyways for the Pro Bowl. But also, there is a big arching blast coming through the U.S. right now. If you guys want to, leave a comment how you're dealing with the Arctic blast. It really didn't start to hit where I live until like 2 or 3 o'clock today. I went out there because I have pigs. So I went out to feed my pigs, and oh my god, my ears were about to freeze off, I swear to god. I mean, of course they weren't actually going to, but they thought they were going to freeze. And let's talk about the Super Bowl though now. Alright, so you got the Patriots-Rams. As you guys all know, that if you guys watched my Barry and Fergie show, you guys know who I'm picking for this game. And I'm picking the GOATs. I'm picking Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, because I picked against them in the divisional round and the championship round, and they proved me wrong big time both games. They didn't just prove me wrong and was like, yeah, we barely struck through. They were in complete control of the Chargers game, and they were in complete control of the Chiefs game to the fourth quarter. So the Patriots just proved me wrong more than the Rams, because I picked against the Rams twice too. I predicted the Bears over the Rams. But after wildcard weekend, I mean, originally my prediction was the Bears to go to the championship with the Saints. That didn't happen though, and so it was when it was Eagles, Saints, and Cowboys, Rams. I did pick the Rams, so I did pick for the Rams, and the Rams beat the Cowboys. But like originally, I picked against the Rams. Would have picked against the Rams twice. I picked against the Rams for the Saints. So the Rams have been proving me wrong too. It's just, I think the Patriots proved me wrong even more. And obviously the Rams can go in there and win. This isn't even going to be a skilled game, I don't think, even between the players. Both players are so skilled in different ways, different dynamics. Patriots are more of a controlled team, where Rams can speed up the pace. But also this Rams can, but it could also flip too, though, which makes this game fun. Both sides could really have a slow pace with the run game. Sony Michel, James White, Rex Burkhead on the Patriots running the ball. And then you have on the Rams side, you have Todd Gurley, C.J. Anderson, who can just slowly pound the rock and really have a controlling game. You can also have high-flying offenses with both teams. I mean, I think the Rams have more flashy players to do that, but the Patriots can do it too with Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, and Sony Michel can also go out of the backfield, and so can James White. And this game could go any way possible. This could be a 50-50 like we saw with the Rams Chiefs earlier this season. This could also be like a 20-20 game. I mean, obviously the one ties, but those are the games we can get coming up in the Super Bowl weekend. So I'm super excited personally. I cannot wait to see the game. And like I said, though, I'm not picking against the Patriots again. I think the Patriots are coached too well. And the mentality in the Patriots locker room. Okay, if you guys are watching me talk about football and you've came from me talking about football and my earlier predictions, then you probably watch other football sources. You probably already heard this stuff. But for people that don't know, if you guys been watching these Patriots interviews and stuff, I swear, there's no way they'll lose with the mentality and the hype I see in Tom Brady. Tom Brady is so hyped right now. Victory is the only thing on his mind. It's going to be crazy. I just don't see how the Rams are going to stop Tom Brady. He said this is 0%. This is 100% Tom Brady was 100% that this will not be his last game. So it's just basically saying Tom Brady's going to play again next season. And that's just insane. He's still playing at a MVP level, and at age 41, he's playing at MVP level. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to say there, but he's too good. And the Patriots are so good. If you guys don't know, this is why the Patriots are so good. Is first of all because of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. They obviously play a key factor. I'm not saying they would be great without them. But the reason why they're so good is because every single player on that team decides to take a pay cut for the greater good, so they can bring in when they need to higher paying guys for when they need to. I think right now I heard something like at least out of their main 22, I think the only one of those starters that did not receive a pay cut that gets paid like the average of every other position out there is Stephon Gilmore, I think, as a corner. Tom Brady has a pay cut. Tom Brady does not get paid what all the other quarterbacks get paid. Gronk doesn't get paid what an elite tight end should make. Julian Edelman doesn't. No one else gets paid how elite they are at their positions around the league. They can easily lead the Patriots and make a lot more money. But for the Patriots, in their foundation, it's not about the money, it's about the win, and to keep winning, and to keep winning, and to keep winning. That is what the Patriots is about. Because if you think about it, Tom Brady's already done everything you can do in the football league. He's won multiple MVPs. He's already won 5 Super Bowls, been to 8. This is going to be his 3rd straight, so he's going to at least be in 9. So Tom Brady is going to go down as the greatest of all time, I think. I mean, obviously, for all of the big fans out there, obviously the argument would be Joe Montana, but I think Tom Brady's going to end up being better than Joe Montana. Like, I think we go 20 more years down the road, I think Tom Brady's going to be considered the GOAT of the game. So he already did everything, and he still wants to keep playing. That's why the Patriots are so good. Patriots are going to keep being good. I think they're going to keep being good after Brady leaves. So I don't care that Brady's staying or not. It's not about if Brady stays, I think. As I think it doesn't matter what quarterback comes into that organization. I think that quarterback's going to be a really good coach under Bill Belichick. I think when the Patriots are going to start to decline and not make the playoffs is when Bill Belichick and Brady are gone. If Belichick leaves before Brady, then the Patriots are still going to be good and playing at a high level. It's when both of them go, and I still don't think they're going to be that bad as long as they keep that pay cut philosophy. I don't think the Patriots will be bad in a very long time. Maybe not at the elite, maybe not getting that first round bye, maybe not Super Bowl 3 years straight, but more of they're still going to be a playoff team, and even when they don't make the playoffs, they're going to be right outside in the bubble. So I think the Patriots are going to stay good for a very long time. And that's pretty much all I had to talk about today, just talking about the football. I mean, I really didn't go into the Rams situation much, and the only problem with the Rams is that they're not going to have every single player on their team that they signed big contracts for in the summer, in the offseason. So that's going to play a key factor. The big guys, I think, Rams focus on. They already signed, Aaron Donald, Todd Gurley, and Brandon Cooks. Smartest decisions. Obviously, the other key players they should focus on for future that keep would be Cooper Kupp, but I don't think his contract's anytime soon, so I don't have to worry about him. Jared Goff, I think obviously you need to re-sign Jared Goff. And the one big defensive player, I think they should re-sign Aqib Talib. I think Aqib Talib proved himself this season when he was in. I think Aqib Talib really proved himself, so I do not think the Rams should get rid of Aqib Talib. I think they should find a way to sign him. And Sue, he's playing good in the postseason, but I think their defense could do fine without him. So if they had to let him go, that wouldn't be the worst decision. And Marcus Peters did not play good this year, and so if they got rid of him, that wouldn't be a horrible decision. So those are like the two guys I say you could get rid of if you need to get rid of some cap space. But I say you gotta try to keep Talib. I think Talib played a really key role this season, and I think keep Talib could help upcoming corners. You could, like, the Rams could draft a corner or something and have it learn underneath a keep Talib. And Roby Coleman, the guy that did that big pass interference call against the Saints that no one knows how the refs missed. That cornerback's also really, really good. He's solid. Yes, it was a bad call. He made a good play. Because, first of all, if he didn't go make that play, I think that play would have gone for a touchdown, and Saints would have, sealed that win. So, it was a good play by Coleman. It was a good play by Coleman. The call should have been called. It was a good play by Coleman, and Coleman is a really good cornerback. And that's another reason why you can get rid of Marcus Peters, because you don't need him. Coleman can do the things needed to be done, and I think he could become a lockdown corner. I really don't know how young he is or how old he is. I'm pretty sure he's really young, guys. So if he's young, all there is for improvement. And so the Rams, I think are the next dynasty, because I think they have the new Belichick. Different philosophies that go by, but I think he's the next great, and I think he'll be able to manipulate other teams or organizations, and he can manipulate every single player on the other team. So that's why I think the Rams are going to be a dynasty, and if there's going to be a dynasty in the AFC, if there's going to be two dynasties, it's going to be the Chiefs and the Rams. I think these teams are going to be good for so long. I mean, the talent is just so great in the Rams with Sean McVay, and the talent with the Chiefs is incredible with Patrick Mahomes. No matter how long Andy Reid stays there, as long as Patrick Mahomes can take what he learns from Andy Reid and keeps applying it, I don't even know how much I'd need Andy Reid. I think Andy Reid obviously still plays a huge role in that organization. But I think the Chiefs could easily be a dynasty too. I think we'll see two. My prediction is going to be 2 Rams, Chiefs, Super Bowls in the Goff Mahomes era. I think we'll see 2 of those Super Bowls. I mean, it's not even out of the blue. We saw 2 Patriots-Eagles Super Bowls in the Tom Brady era. We saw 2 Manning-Brady Super Bowls. So stuff like that's not uncommon. So I think we'll see 2 Goff, Mahomes Super Bowls, and they would be fun Super Bowls too, high-scoring games. Because on the other hand, like the Rams play a solid defensive game. I think Patriots can obviously play a solid defensive game. They shut out the best scoring offense in the first half. And so that game would have to be high scoring, because I don't think the Rams would be able to stop the Chiefs offense. But those are gonna be good Super Bowls. And also, tell me down in the comments below if you guys would like me to already start next year's division winners, because I'm thinking about picking next year's division winners. The only thing is that we can argue is that the draft hasn't started yet, so we don't know what rookies are going to come, but I don't know how much of an effect that would actually play anyways. The things that would play effect would be free agents signed, not really the draft, because there's no way you can really tell how much of an impact a rookie's going to have when they're just drafted. We have to see what they do in the regular season and preseason before we see how much of an impact they're going to play. Because you've had busts like Jamarcus Russell drafted first overall, major bust, so you can't say you. So Raiders weren't going to be instantly good from that. Then you'll also get guys like Saquon and Baker from this year's draft that immediately made their team better. Saquon Barkley only brought his team up by 2 wins, but the play was extraordinary for the Giants, and Baker Mayfield brought him from like 3 or I think it was very few wins in the last 3 seasons. I know it was only 3 wins. I think it was definitely only 1 win for the past 2. I think it was only 4 wins for the past 3 seasons, and he brought them to 7-8-1 record this season. So those rookies obviously made a quick impact, but I can do division winners probably. You know what? Actually, I'll just spin them off right now because I don't want to go in depth with them. NFC East is going to be won by the Dallas Cowboys. I don't think the Eagles are just going to have what it takes. I think the Cowboys are going to be rolling really well now with Ezekiel Elliott and Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper instantly made Dak Prescott better. NFC, I'll just go to AFC East. AFC East, Patriots, no surprise there. They're going to keep running the show with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. And NFC North, it's going to stay the same. I think it's just going to be the Bears. Packers, they show no sign of winning the division. And Vikings also show no sign of retaking the division. No team showed a sign of retaking it. AFC North, this one is up for grabs for every single team in that division, I think. I don't think the Ravens will run away with it. The Steelers can grab it. The Browns can snag it, and the Bengals can snag it. That division is up for grabs, to be honest with you. I'm going to say Browns right now, unless there's some off-season things that happen. Otherwise, that would make me change my mind. Right now, I have the Browns winning that division next year. I think they are a better team than the Ravens, not defensively, but offensively. I know the Lamar Jackson's hard to stop, but eventually there will be a game plan for it, and he will be stopped. That offensive style will be stopped. The Chargers did it in the wild card weekend until the fourth quarter. All right, now I'm going to do the NFC West. It's going to stay to the Rams. Like I said, they're the next dynasty, one of the next dynasties. Nothing's getting in the way of that. AFC West, though. Now, I said the Chiefs were going to be a dynasty, but the Chargers next year can snag the division because Chargers, I think, reign is going to be short. As soon as Phillip Rivers starts to decline a little bit, the Chargers aren't even going to be in the conversation anymore. And rookies, I said, wouldn't really play a big factor. Depending on what rookies, though, the Raiders grabbed. They have 3 first-round picks this year. They could potentially be in the running, but right now I'm still going to go Chiefs. I think they're just too good. I don't think there's any stopping them. And the Chargers showed great weaknesses to the Patriots, which the Patriots just show weaknesses of every single team they play. So I am going to stick with the Chiefs in the last one. NFC South, there's no way the Saints are going to lose that division throne, especially with the anger they're going to have and wanting to reach the Super Bowl, only having a couple years left with Drew Brees. And then the AFC South. Now, this one is definitely up for grabs. Also, I say, between all 4 teams. You heard me right, all 4. I think the Texans can snag it. I think the Jaguars can snag it. The Colts and the Titans can snag it. Right now, I do have the Colts taking that division. So I only have 2 division changes for right now, how it ended this season. I have the Browns winning their division, and I have the Colts winning that division. Like I said, that both of those divisions are completely up for grabs. And like I said, other divisions that could be snagged by other teams would be the NFC East can be snagged. The Eagles or the Giants could take it. The Redskins, though, with no Alex Smith, I don't think they stand a shot. I think the Giants could potentially, but more likely, just Cowboys and Eagles fighting for it. If the Vikings get their act together, they could retake the throne. Honestly, a big upset one. Seahawks could take over that division. I don't see it happening in many scenarios, but if they can beat the Rams twice next year, who knows? They can find their way in that top of that division. Chargers, I said they have a most likely out of the ones I predicted that I said wasn't a free-for-all. Probably the one that could beat what I have division leader. Patriots, there's no way the Patriots are going to win the division. If the Dolphins, Jets, or Bills win that division, I'll be stunned. But that's my rant on football for 21 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, y'all.